guys, it's your girl Bryn, back again, long time, no motherfucking video, but I am here bringing you guys some bangers. We are introducing Jam of Body Jam Essentials, local Dallas small business. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I am happy to be here.
Okay, so let's jump into this interview. First things first, what is Body Jam Essentials?
So Body Jam Essentials is an all-natural skin care, body care, beard care, hair care line. It's just for all of your body. I naturally infuse my products with shea butter, with calendula herb, with sea buckthorn oil, rosemary at times. I really put some true attention into this product. But what it is deeper than that, because our values are not just skin deep. The humanitarian purpose of Body Jam Essentials is to create transformation, to create self-love, self-care, and to really bring you closer to yourself, and really feel what it's like to take time for yourself and be close to yourself. So
I second that. When I be rubbing in your body butters to the ashy parts, I got the elbows, the shoulders, and the feet. I mean, really, it feels like self-care.
It's a vibe.
It feels like
it's
real
vibe.
care.
Yes,
it does.
It really is.
It really does. So why lotions and oils? Why skincare?
So one, it is a butter. So lotions are a little different. They have water, so don't get that confused. The butters are oil based. But honestly, it came from just me. I made these products for myself. I started paying attention more to my skin, to the way my skin reacted to certain products. I had always been an ashy mess. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah. I know I'm glamorous and all these different things, but honestly,
she's grown. She's grown.
Yes. I was an athlete, so on the track, I jumped into sand constantly, and that wears on your skin, on your body. So my skin was drier than it should have been, and lotion just didn't receive or help me to receive moisture well. So anyway, I created these products for myself. I started experimenting, trying different butters, doing research on the different benefits for the butters, the oils, and then I finally got to ingredients, a chemistry that worked perfect, where it really truly blended into your skin, your body glowing, and all of these just beautiful things. And yeah, so I made these products for me, and I, put the attention of this self-care, self-love, and really wanting to nurture my body into my butters, and then I realized that it was time to share. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. So, what products do you currently have out?
So I have an assortment of just amazing scents of body butter.
The eucalyptus one, girl, that's in my cart.
Let me
Is that spearmint?
Yep, eucalyptus, spearmint.
And eucalyptus.
I was so excited when I got that scent.
Add to cart.
Yes.
Because I already know.
Yeah.
I already know.
I think the one that's gonna be the biggest right now, it's really popular, is the black oak. It's unisex, so it's for men too. It's so deep, and it just smells so good. So the women that really like those deep sensual scents, that it's just amazing. But yeah, I have an assortment of different body butter scents. I have a really nice face oil. I'm actually coming out with a face oil that's a dark spot remover.
Oh, nice.
It's so good. It has blueberry seed oil in it. Just all of the really good oils. And then I also have a hair oil, which is my favorite. That's the one that I infuse with rosemary.
Isn't that your holy grail product? You sent me the pictures.
Yes, I love it. It honestly has changed my scalp, and I was just okay, I have to share it with the world.
No, share the story.
Yes. So I actually have seborrheic dermatitis, and that was one of the reasons why I started creating that hair oil. and did my research, and I started growing rosemary. And it's funny because the first few rosemary bushes, like, I couldn't keep alive. So I'm like, what is wrong?
You're better than me. At least you figured it out. Girl, I kill every plant that comes into my life. If it has longer than a week shelf life, it's gone.
Oh, no.
It's gone.
Yeah, so I finally got the hang of it, and I also got some like tips on like when to harvest the rosemary for it to have like the highest essential oil content. And so I infused them naturally for months before I actually started selling this like hair oil, and it's just amazing. It's light and it's perfect for my scalp. It seborrheic dermatitis can't be healed, right? But like there's ways for you to be able to like maintain the outbreaks, you know, or maybe not maintain them, but heal the skin so that when you do have these outbreaks, or if you do, you have them less, you know, and then your scalp won't turn into a crazy mess. Because girls, like, it was embarrassing to go to my hairstylist. She would literally look at my scalp and be like, girl.
What?
Yes, it was bad.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I mean, my hair grew, but it just wasn't, you know. So it honestly has changed my life, my hair, and it's a very light oil. It's dope. It's good.
So my next question was, what's your favorite product? But is that your favorite product, you think?
You know, I think my face oil is my favorite product.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love having just like washing my face and feeling fresh, and then like glazing it over and just feeling that like shine.
Nutrients,
and,
all the
oh
yes,
my gosh,
all the moisture.
It's,
I totally get you.
It is my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite.
I totally understand that feeling, and I need to get the skin oil, by the way, because
yes.
As it says in the bio, what is it, like intentionally made essentials, and it's veggie based. So why veggie based?
So I started this veggie journey, I would say 2019. I moved to Dallas in 2018, for those of you that don't know, and it really pushed me through this journey, and that included my diet, included the things I put in my body, as well as the things I put on my body, and just what I've researched, what I've learned, and what's out there for y'all to learn too as well. Vegetables, they have pure intentions, you know, they are, you know, not harmed in this way that we do when we butcher different things, or they're not chemically, you know, induced or infused, and those things can be harmful to our skin, you know. So like my whole motto is to do all things with intention, and I wanted to make sure that like the resources I was using had pure intentions. And you know, what's the best way to start? With vegetables, you know. So I use a lot of herbs. I use the butters. Shea butter is the only butter that I use. But my herbs are so intentional. I've done so much research on them to get to the point to get it to this like perfect blend. And I infuse them. So everything is just built with intention. But like I said, those vegetables are pure. So.
It's pure like body gel. So when did it officially start? When did it officially become an LLC? You were out there, you were making content, you were doing the damn thing.
Okay, so my LLC started officially in 2020, but I do think that I've taken my time with Body Jam. I definitely worked on my formula because I'm a perfectionist. Like, you know, I want the intention to be there, of course, like all of that, but I also want the quality. Quality means a lot. So I would say around 2021 is when I really started pushing my brand a lot more, when I really started to make content that, you know, registered with the, you know, like the people who I'm trying to reach, you know, and the people who I really want to experience this product, because like I said, it's more than just the butter. It's a whole experience. Like, it's a vibe, you know.
It's a vibe.
But yeah, and I think this year, 2022 is going to be the most transformational year for my brand, and it just keeps going. But I've definitely been taking my time and not trying to feel rushed to feel successful in this, because the intention is not success. The intention is to reach, you know, the masses, for them to really understand like this is a brand that truly cares.
Right. So you said you're a perfectionist. Have you perfected the formula yet?
So, let me tell you a little hint, perfectionist. There's no such thing as perfection.
Damn.
But for me right now, yes. I think right now it's where I want it to be. I am really proud of it. It's a product that I want to like bring home to my mom. Like, well, look, do you like it? You know, I had a conversation with my mom the other day, and she was glowing. Her skin was glowing, right? So I gave her this face oil that she hadn't tried before. And her skin was glowing, her face is beautiful, and I didn't know she had tried it because she doesn't typically try new things. So I'm like, Mom, your skin looks great. And she's like, well, I used your face oil. I mixed it in like with my stuff. And when I tell you, her skin was glowing, it was just like a proud moment to like know that my parents are loving my products.
Right.
Just even if it was just my family who loved my product, that would still be something that like I can feel honored about. But yeah.
Oh, so with that, what is the goal? What is Body Jam supposed to do for the people using it?
So the biggest goal for me is to really, really, really push transformation. So I know that's like, how can you connect body butter to transformation? But
you can.
You can. The products you use, you can see a big difference in the way your skin glows, the way, you know, you feel, all of that. And but not just that, of course. Like my biggest thing is like transformation within yourself. Like not being afraid to try these new things, to be able to get that out of you. And I don't know, I think that my butter is a good reflection of that. Like you, like, oh, it's new, I never tried it, skincare, you try it and your skin is glowing. And it's like, you know, don't be afraid of transformation just as much as this new product that can really, you know, give your skin the nutrients that it needs.
So what is the backstory behind the name?
Okay, so my name's Jam.
Wow, riveting story.
So, like, literally the one thing that I did not think too much about. I literally, yes. Okay. And I love that because it's always a story. I've been doing this new thing too, which is funny. Like, I've been introducing myself as my full name, Jamelia, you know? So, when I actually do tell people, like, my nickname and then my company's name, then they're like, oh, that's so cute, you know?
It is a good connection piece. I can't lie. It's really nice.
Yes.
So, what is the inspiration behind it all? What inspires you? Where do you take, you know, content, aesthetic, brand image inspiration from? Where do you get, like, you know, all your information about the intentional ingredients that you use, all that? What's the whole inspiration?
Yeah, so beauty, really. I want to reflect back beauty to my audience, to the people who use my products, to the people who might not know my product or might not know my brand, you know, like I really do hone in on that. Like I want to show people how beautiful they are with, you know, who they are and their skin that they're in now, you know, in all forms, types, shapes, sizes, all of that.
Yes.
So I just am really inspired by people, and that's, you know, what I feel like makes me stand out from others is just like, as always, and I'm going to say this so many times, you probably heard it a million times, but intention, 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 you know, like you can feel the difference between a home-cooked meal that someone put their, like, you know, back into it, like when your grandma makes you that, like,
elbow,
you know, like all that intention to really nourish your body, and I just want that, you know, people to feel that when they use my products. But I am a research queen. Like, I love to YouTube, to read books, to do all research. I literally am on my phone researching all the time. I really want to get to the truth of things, though, you know? Like, that's my big thing, like, getting to the truth of it. It could be the biggest pro about me, or if you believe in cons, it could be a con.
It's not a con.
It is
not a con.
But so yeah, I did a lot of research. So some of the things that I know that I dealt with, some of the things that I know that Black people deal with, like eczema, the dry skin, all of those things. Like I really wanted to hone into that and really be able to heal my people. And of course, this product is welcome to all, but like it's a reflection of me. I'm a Black woman, and I wanted to reflect my Black black man and my black woman. So, so yeah, that is what inspired me.
Okay. So, what is the overall aesthetic? What's your brand image? What is your vibe? When you go on your Instagram page, what are you supposed to feel?
I want you to feel grounded. I want you to feel like you don't have to try hard to be here. I don't want you to feel like there is a mask being put on, you know? Like I like to think that my brand, my aesthetic is very freeing, very natural, very grounded, earth tone. Like I am so earth,
Right.
you know, and
yes, ma'am.
I want that to be reflected, but I also want it to reflect beauty. I want it to reflect like fashion. I love fashion. I love beauty. I love passion. I love all of these things. I am from the East Coast. Like some of my greatest friends have the greatest style, and like that is also something that I want to reflect, you know. So just art, you know, this is my ministry at this moment, you know, like this is my craft, my art, and I hope that Body Jam reflects earth, reflects groundedness, it reflects being yourself, it reflects art, beauty, all of these beautiful things. We're like in this perfect time to be able to reflect that to people. So
right. No, I entirely agree. So what is the mission? What's the mission? Where do you plan to, like 5 years from now, where's Body Jam going to be? Who's it going to be on? Like, where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? Who's it going to be on? What is the vibe?
I had a pinky moment, so I don't know if we're like taking over the world. No, but I really, really, truly want to just be a teacher, a guide of transformation. So, you know, Body Jam, my products are, you know, what I want to give to the world now, but where we want to transform is to more humanitarian values and more humanitarian pursuits. So we're starting, you know, Blended In. It is, yes, it is my new YouTube series, and, you know, it basically is everything that I hope to create even before Body Jam became a name. You know, I really, really just want I want people to feel empowered to transform, to be their best selves, to love every part of themselves, and to know that other people are going through similar things, you know, but at the same time, you know, with what you're feeling or with what you think your limitations are, you know, you don't have to be stopped by it, you know, you can keep moving through, and in the conversations that we share, I hope that, like, you know, I'd be able to show y'all and to show the world that we're just humans out here, we're all trying to get it, we're all trying to, you know,
make something happen.
Make it happen and just be ourselves and feel comfortable. That's all. We want to, and not comfortable, but like comfortable with being you, you know, so.
Right. No, I love that. So since we tapped on Blended In a little bit, can you give like a little sneak peek, a little overview of what to expect on the YouTube?
Yes. So I'm going to be sitting with some amazing people. That's my favorite part. I love conversations like this. So I was really excited that Rin asked me to sit with her. So, but we're going to be sharing wisdom. We're going to be talking about, you know, our journeys and how we learned about these things that we do need to nurture within ourselves. Like, we all have the things that we need to work on. We came here with these things for a purpose, you know?
Right.
So, but how do you empower yourself? You nurture them. You find out what it is that you need to place into your routine, into your self-care, drink your water, eat your food.
You're yelling at me right now. She's yelling at me right now. Yes.
But, you know, I really want to be able to, like, share that wisdom with just the world. And but what's going to be really cool about it, and why I called it Blended In, is that we're going to be blending body butter. So we're going to be getting our hands dirty but clean and stuff like that.
Right. You're going to be a little dirty but really clean.
Yes. And it's going to be really cool because they're going to be able to make their own scents, and you know, I'm also going to have those scents available for people to try out.
So what has been the best moment for Body Jams so far? Biggest moment, best moment, just heartfelt moment, any type of moment.
Yes. Okay. So just recently,
I know which moment you're talking about.
Yes, that moment. Okay, so I was on my business page, and I noticed that a blogger that I've never met before, I don't have anyone that's mutually following her, but she posted a video of a whole bunch of different Black-owned businesses at some place, because I didn't know where the place was either. And she got to Body Jam, and it had, like, you know, Jamelia Nicole Johnson founded, established Body Jam, and in the corner it said Black History Month. And I just remember thinking about myself as a child and seeing those founders, those inventors in our Black history, and just feeling so proud. And it just made me, it was like a surreal moment. Like, it made me think about the impact that I, you know, have now, even without, you know, being world renowned, you know, like, even just my siblings, like, it just really, it really was such a surreal moment. So that was one of my favorite moments. It turns out that it's at a hospital, a corporate office actually for a hospital. There's so many eyes on it. People walk by it all the time. And then it's not just like on that podium, but it's also like playing in like the large screen behind like the assistant's desk. And it's just like, it was just a great moment.
Time.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I could see how that could be super empowering.
Yes.
Especially like from somebody that you don't know, just to see the impact that you're having, and to
Absolutely.
like, it's almost what's that word? Where it's like, it's almost reassurance.
Of course,
that you're reaching people. You know, you're hitting the right people.
Absolutely, and it's funny that you say that, because it is absolutely that. It's like God just telling me, like, keep going.
Right.
And he does that all the time. And he did that from the very beginning of Body Jam. I remember the first tools that I ever used, I was taking forever to order them. I was just like, there's so much. Do I want to buy this right now? Do I want time? And I went to place the order, and I went to my cart, and it was $0. Like, it was no charge for the products, like, and it turns out, I looked further and deeper, but it turned out I had, like, a refund that had just gone through or whatever, but I didn't pay for anything, you know, like, and the whole time I was thinking to myself, oh, this is so much.
Right.
And God's like, I got you, you know.
Right, like, move.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yes.
No, I love that. So, okay, with that, what's been one of your hardest moments for Body Jam?
What's my hardest moment? Let's think. I think some of my hardest moments, or the toughest moments for me, have been going at my own pace and trusting it, and then getting out of my head and not being a perfectionist to a certain degree. I think that some things require my perfection, my skill. But other things, I just need to flow with them. And I think, just like anything in my life, because it's a part of my life, and again, super intention, right? Like, it's just about me finding myself within this process.